Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday to everybody. Listen, I'm getting my voice back, you guys. Every once in a while I sound like a frog now, but I think Minnie Mouse has finally gone home. That'd be great. Although Harry is getting a sinus infection, but he is allergic to the citrus, like orange blossoms. We used to have in California a mock orange tree that, oh my gosh, around Easter time, it smelled phenomenal, but he would get so allergies from it. And in Washington State, where we lived for 20 years, we lived on an acre, and he had a sit down right on it lawnmower, and he would come in just, his head congested and everything else, but it smelled phenomenal last night. All the blossoms were in bloom, the orange blossoms. There's several orange and lemon and grapefruit trees on our block, and they were out. It smelled so good. But anyway, folks, I digress. I am drinking a cup of coffee. I've got my Folgers decaf in it because I want to have a bang today. And I've got a half a scoop of Perfect Keto vanilla collagen because I want to have 2 cups, and I like that thicker, richer taste that you get with the collagen in it. I've got 2 teaspoons of heavy whipping cream, and I've got about 10 drops of better stevia English toffee because I want it nice and sweet, and I put a little bit of cinnamon in it. It just tastes so good, and the smell is so good. I love that cinnamon, you guys. So go grab a cup of coffee, everybody. I dressed for success today. I got a cute little top and a little pair of capris or jeans, cuff jeans. You guys will see a picture later. I'll have Harry take one. This is another one of my new outfits. Hey, you guys, the outfits I got them at Macy's, and there was a special sale. They did Super Savings Day. It was 65% off. I had some Macy's Star Rewards of $10, and then I had like an additional 25% off coupon that they send in the mail. And oh my gosh, you guys, I got some cute stuff. I'm really excited. And I got some things that I can wear with my new cowboy boots that my husband bought me for my birthday. So I got the last of my birthday outfits. So I'm all set. And no place to wear them, right? Can't go anywhere. Well, I can go to the store. But anyway, so I am wearing a new outfit, or wearing an outfit every day. I'm putting my makeup on, and you know what? It makes me feel better. I feel human. I'm going to start doing a little walk around the block. Harry's worried about Sally on the pavement. As long as it's not too hot, we'll be fine. When we bring her to the door, we're just going to wash her little bottom of her paws off with some water just to clean her feet from walking, because we are a pet-centric block here, and there's people that walk their dogs all day long, or their kids. Everybody's keeping safe distances, but we want to make sure we're safe. And Sally licks her paws on her legs and everything like a cat. She was a rescue, and I think she had a cat, because when we first got her, it was like, she's doing stuff the cats do. So she's not doing as much of that as possible anymore, but she does lick her feet on occasion, and I worry about that, and so does Harry. So we're just going to wash her little paws off with a little wash rag and some water and dry her off, and she'll be good to go after our walk. So anyway, folks, I need to get my day started because I'm working from home. and I've got lots of emails to get caught up on. So I'm going to sit here, drink my coffee, read my emails, and when I break my fast, I will let you guys know what I'm eating. But go grab a cup of coffee, you guys. So my printer jammed, at least the scanner part did. So Mr. Harry Mechanic was over here fixing it for me. So we got to see if it works. But we both decided to have a keto. I don't know, I just opened it. So I'm having a perfect keto bar. Oops. Anyway, you get the gist. Salted caramel. It's upside down. Anyway, I am having my beloved salted caramel. And we put it in the refrigerator. So it gets all firmed up and gives it a little bit of texture. A little bit better too. I don't like them when they have MCT oil in them. So they're kind of oily. They're good though. It's weird. When I first bought them, I didn't care for them. They were not sweet. Like Crest bars are sweet, but they've just got something to them that keeps bringing you back. And the more you eat them, the better you like them.
It's crack.
It's crack. Keto crack.
It's the crack.
Yeah. It is. It's like they're kind of addicting. The salted caramel is really salty, and you get little pieces of like English toffee-ish, kind of crunchy. And in case you haven't watched all my other videos, English toffee is one of my favorites because I use Better Stevie English toffee every day in my coffee and in my chaffles and anywhere I can get it. So anyway, folks, I'm going to enjoy my perfect keto bar as I break my fast and finish off my coffee. So I will see everybody for lunch. So everybody, I got all caught up at work and I thought I would just do a little bit of a chat here. And I was watching Thomas DeLauer talk about different things you can do instead of actually exercising to elevate your heat and to simulate exercise. So one of the things I said in my vlog yesterday was that my husband and I have a far infrared sauna. I had horrible pain, chronic pain with my hip and my knee and my leg and my back when we lived in Washington State, and it was always freezing cold there. And I was seeing a naturopath and getting acupuncture. And at the naturopath office, they had a far infrared sauna, and they charged $25 an hour to sit in their far infrared sauna. And their sales rep was there that day visiting them for whatever reason. And I heard him talking, and he was kind of sitting there, and we started chit-chatting. And he said, you know, we've got a really good... Sorry, folks, I had to answer the phone for work. Anyway, back to the far infrared. Anyway, he said, we have a really good sale, and they're not that expensive if you get a smaller one that like seats 2 people. So we looked into it, and he said sometimes... at least in the state of Washington, because they accept naturopath, homeopathic, acupuncture, doctors on the health insurance I had at that time. If you get a prescription from your doctor, sometimes you can get medical and get it, or you can use it as a tax write-off. So anyway, we looked into it. They weren't that expensive. We ended up buying one, and I used to get in it all the time, and it made me feel so much better. Far infrared is a deeper penetration, and it actually does kill viruses, and it kills bacteria on your skin. So if you have a skin condition or autoimmune disease, and it elevates your thermal internal temperature, and it's amazing. You know, how it worked. So anyway, we brought it with us, and we never finished putting it together. We kind of shoved it in the back room. You guys have a junk room? That's what that room was. So after my husband had his heart surgery, his quadruple bypass surgery, if you look at our second vlog that we did, that was on Harry and how we became keto. kind of our history story on that. If you haven't, I'll link it below and you guys can go check it out. The doctor wrote him a prescription for a treadmill because he has some other issues where he stays at home a lot and more in the house than outside the house. And so he wrote a prescription. We were able to actually get a treadmill here in Arizona. And he used it for a little bit, and then it ended up becoming a clothes hanger. So we moved it to the back. We had to take it apart to get it to the back. Put it in the back room and kind of forgot about it. So I told my husband, we're making it into an exercise room. And we did that when we had keto, got everything all set up, ready to go right before we got the carpet. And then, of course, that was the room, one of the 2 rooms that needed to be remediated due to the asbestos they found under the old carpeting before we could have our carpet put in. So we had to take all that stuff out. We had to take apart the sauna, had to take apart the treadmill to get it out, because when you see my treadmill, it's got a really wide front and it wouldn't roll down and wouldn't go through the door. We couldn't turn it, to get it into the door. So anyway, long story short, I bought him Bowflex, the weightlifting one where all the weights are on the one thing. You take them off and click them in and all that good stuff. And then we have a chair that's got the resistant bands with it. So we're going to get that room all set up. It's going to be our exercise room. When somebody's on the treadmill, the other person's going to be in the far infrared sauna, and we're going to do that to stay healthy and during our lockdown, during zombie apocalypse, during all this crap, and then after. So anyway, when I get that up and running and all fixed, I'll tell you, the the wood is really lightweight. It's white pine, or it's balsa wood. It's very lightweight. And it has this system where it's got a lock and a slide where you have to lift a wall up and lock it down into place and stuff. With 2 of us, we sat there and wrestled and fought with that thing. We finally got it together, and that's where it's staying. I'm telling you, I'm not taking it apart and putting it back together again. I will throw a hissy fit. No, not really, but so that room is all done. And then we have a guest room. The guest room was the other one that was remediated, and it's all set up and all done and all pretty again. So thank goodness for that. Slowly but surely, we're getting back on track. So I will share with everybody, because Thomas DeLauer said, back to what Thomas DeLauer said, he says you want to shock your protein cells, the hormetic stressor, thermogenic, there goes my tongue. And I'm reading this. Hermetic stressor, thermogenic, cardio effects increase, and your heart rate increases when you can elevate your core body temperature. So a sauna, you can use the sauna. You can use a wet or dry sauna. You can do hot yoga. That's why when you do hot yoga and you raise and elevate your core temperature, you burn calories and you squeeze those fat cells and let the water come out. One of those sweat vests or sweat, midriff things or sweat vests. I know Daniela Diaries, when she was going to the gym, she put on one of those vests and it would contour your body shape. All of those simulate exercise. And so a far infrared sauna, they claim you can burn up to 350 calories an hour. I can't stay in it an hour, 30, 40 minutes with 105 degree temperature is where I like to be. As soon as I start getting a really nice sweat, then I will take a shower afterwards. Sometimes I'll put a conditioner in my hair, wad it up, put it on my head, and sit in there. And it's got a glass door that I can watch TV while I'm saunaing. So it works out pretty good, folks. Anyway, we're going to start doing that. And it looks like I got some stuff that I need to do via email right now. So I'm going to close this little vlog part out. But I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. So if you can elevate the heat of your body without necessarily exercising, or you can help contour and shape areas of your body by using a wrap or a sweat vest, a neoprene, something like that around those areas to help do that. You're going to simulate exercise by doing it, and you're going to get you're going to shock those protein cells and get that hormetic stressor thermogenic cardio effect as well. So I hope I said that right. But Thomas Jalauer is the one who talks more in depth. So please go look at his vlog on that if you need more information. So Harry has a really bad headache and he gets them. He has to take medicine. So it is 10:43, but he wants leftovers. That leftover meal I made with the broccoli and the mayo. So I got a big old hunk of mayo and the hamburger. And then I've got an ounce of sliced cheese. I'm going to put some garlic salt in it. I can get the garlic salt open, because I'm an orthopedic when it comes to ortho. Harry's laughing at me. You know, so put some garlic salt in this and just stir it all up, folks. It's really good. I'm going to put this down.
Are you trying to say ortho?
Yes.
Yeah.
Klutzo, ortho. Not handy dandy with my one hand. I'm left-handed to begin with, so I was blessed with being left-handed. For all you lefties out there, you know what we mean. Blessed with being lefty. There, that looks delicious. Got that all in there, all stirred up. Oh, what do I do with a spoon? Anyway, can put the cheese on here. Yep. Look at that. It's going in the microwave. It's going right in. I want it to steam to melt those cheese. So I close the little lid. See, it's got a little venter, so you make sure it's all closed. Put it right on top. Nuke it for minute 30. Now I got to clean up the mess. This is our dinner. I've got hamburger. I'm going to do Rio. I'm going to do some palmini. And I'm going to use some of my Italian seasoning. I'll get it out. Mom's coming over for dinner. There, Italian seasoning. That's what I'm doing tonight for dinner, and I'll share with everybody when I start prepping it and get that made. So, and there it is. I am putting a little bit of my sea seasoning on it, because you got to have your iodine, folks. And I will put some Redmond's real salt / Himalayan pink salt, because it's 50-50 on that, and call it break fast for Harry. So I just put in a tablespoon of bacon grease into my pan, and that's my bacon grease jar right there. And I'm going to cook these 2 grass-fed organic Hickman eggs, and I just made myself a glass of my Ultima orange electrolytes, and I'm going to have this, and then I think I'm also going to have the rest of my Fage yogurt. So that's what I'm having for lunch, folks. So I'll share with everybody once I get all this cooked and plated. Okay, everybody, I got my Fage yogurt. It looks about 3 ounces probably. I just did it in the container because it's the end of it, and I put the orange vanilla meal water in it. I've got my eggs salt and peppered. Sally gets raw yolk when I'm cooking, and then I save her a little piece for later. Oops, where is she? There she is, huh, Sally? She says, I'm waiting patiently, huh, baby? Anyway, folks, I am going to call this lunch. I'm going to put some of my dulce granules on my eggs, because it really does add good flavor. Telling you guys, you need your iodine every day. So, anyway, folks, that's what I'm having for lunch. Just enjoying the sunshine and the walk. I hope everybody's being safe. I just needed to get out of the house, get up, get moving a little bit, social distancing, walking by myself here. Can't see my screen very well, so hopefully it's not too jiggly or bad. Clouds are blowing in. We got a little bit of a breeze going, as you can see from my hair. Anyway, folks, I'm going to enjoy my walk and just enjoy the fresh air. And it's real quiet. I'm going up and down our neighborhoods and just enjoying myself, trying to get some of my steps in. So I will talk to everybody later. Hi everybody, I am going to cook dinner and I'm going to grab stuff from my cupboard and from my freezer. So I've been defrosting exactly 2 pounds of ground round, which I am going to cook in a little bit of that bacon fat. Should make it taste really, really good. And then I'm going to transfer half of it. So I'm going to take a pound because my mom, Harry, and I are going to be eating dinner. And I'm going to make a spaghetti sauce, a bolognese sauce. And I'm going to put it over palmini. And it'll be delicious. And Harry is going to grate some cheese. And it should be really, really good. But I want the sauce to marinate for a little bit. So I will come back and show everybody when it's all plated or when it's bubbling or something. I'll share. You want some beef? Sit. Oh. Oops. Down, 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 down. Sally, down. Sit. Sally, sit. Down, down, down. I'll get you some. I got a spatulator. Do spatulator. To Amanda's Keto Ginger spatulator.
Spatulator.
There you go.
Spatulator.
Everybody.
Spatulator. Spatulator.
I love this thing. Oh, that's where a tribute to Amanda Keto Ginger comes in because she's the one who started this. I went out getting one of these suckers, and I tell you, this brown round's a little bit icy in the middle, and that just worked really, really good. Okay, folks, I'll come back when it's all drained and I'm ready for part 2. Part 2. So I gave Sally Girl some really rare beef, and it just sits here and we use that throughout the day. I decided to put all the hamburger in here. I thought, why not? We have extra sauce. We'll use it for something tomorrow. So this is the problem.
Oh, muscles.
So I'm taking this whole container, 7 servings, and just pouring it right in the saucepan. Well, it's McCormick. It's the Italian seasoning you get at Costco. So I'll put some in. Italian. I think I'm going to take some organic garlic. And there's not a lot left in here. Maybe I can get a teaspoon. There we go. Just a little bit. I like a lot of garlic, so.
Keeps the vampires away.
It does. You don't want those stinking vampires.
I beg your pardon?
Okay. And then what I always do is I'll take a little bit of water, pour it in here. I'm shaking it
What is
to
it?
get every bit of goodness out of the garlic container.
Oh, there's water in there.
I put water from the teapot. I
Oh.
was going to tell you what I was doing. You know. I thought you could read minds. I'm sorry. Sorry. There. So I'm going to let all of that deliciousness marry together. One other thing I'm going to add is we do like nutritional yeast. That's from our vegan days. Yes, we were vegan. Watch our video vlog number 1 and number 2. We talk about the fact that we were vegan and how we changed over to keto and why. We'll link that below. I just put some in. It's got a really good flavor. It adds a cheesy, nutty taste to it, and we really like it. And it's got a lot of vitamins in it. Thomas DeLauer uses it all the time. You guys can get this on Amazon. You can get it at Sprouts. You can get it at Sprouts carries their own brand in bulk. You can get it. Most stores carry it now. So Just be on the lookout for it because it's delicious. And that's it, folks. So for the palmini, what I'm going to do is you open this up and you drain it, and you get a pan of boiling water. Turn the boiling water off, and then you put the canned palmini in it, and I'll share that when I come to that. Because you want to get it hot, but you don't want to make it mushy. You want it like a zoodle. These are basically zoodles. They're made with hearts of palm, and I really enjoy them. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll come back. I'm going to put this on low. It's starting to boil, and I just want all those delicious flavors to meld in there for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whenever my mom gets here, and I will get the pan of hot water. Okay, so I drained my palmini, and I put my pot of water on. Ouch, 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 ouch. And basically, I am going to empty without splashing myself. Careful, because this is going to splash. It's really hot. I might back up quickly. I'm just putting the palmini in here because this water was just like super boil. And I am going to just let it, oops, that was not very good. I'm just going to let it sit. I am going to let it sit in there while Harry gets the cheese measured, mozzarella cheese measured, and then we'll dish this all up, folks. So I'll see you guys when it's all plated, and I'll share everything with everybody. Got my pasta dishes and Mom's little bowl. She's here tonight, and we're going to watch some programs we tape for her. If you guys have ever seen The Good Doctor, it's a really good series. It's about an autistic, brilliant doctor, and she really likes that, and she can't get it on her TV, so we tape it, and that's one of the programs we watch. And then we watch the NCIS, everything, New Orleans, LA, all that. So anyway, folks, I'll show you when I've got it all plated. Harry, you getting the cheese done?
Yeah.
2 ounces, please.
Right?
What are you chewing on? Huh? Another pork rind?
Yeah, it's pork rind.
What? You gotta quit eating pork rinds. It's gonna spoil your dinner, dear. I'm telling you.
2 ounces, right?
Yes, please. 2 ounces. Okay.
No.
Thank you. Let me watch you zip it up. Let's zip it up, babe. Zip it. There it is. He's such a cheese eater. He's sneaking in, man. Sneaking in. Here. Can you pour that into the drain? So I'm just going to drain it into the sink. Mr. Harry is going to do that, and I'll film. Okay. Let's pour that right in there. It's just been sitting for a few minutes in the really hot water. All we want to do is get out all the water, and then we'll pour it back into the big pan. We'll pour it back in there. Pour it in. And I know it's not going to be pretty, but we like it that way. I'm going to take the sauce, pour it in the big pan. Put that over on the stove for me, babe. Okay. And then we're going to pour this pan into that pan. Wait a minute. That's going to be too much. Let's not do that. Let's do it the pretty way. Okay, so I'm going to plate it. Things sliding everywhere. I'm going to get some palmini.
What's palmini anyway?
Palmini is hearts of palm. Like a palm tree. Mm-hmm. Heart of palm. That's a specific kind of palm tree. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Oh my gosh.
I know, it tastes really good.
So good.
We've had it a couple times before.
Look at that. Wow. Mouth watering. Some little mouse. I'm telling you guys. There's a mouse in the house, and he likes to eat cheese.
We didn't eat any of the cheese.
Okay, that's right. Didn't eat any cheese. Just ate another pork rind. Except the pork rinds are over here. But I'm just not going to say nothing.
Good.
Which one's yours? I want to make sure you get enough cheese.
Oh, I'll take that one right there.
Okay. I think this one's bigger.
Oh, I'll take that one then.
So that's it for that. I'm going to put a little bit again, some of our dulce on here for iodine purposes. Just tastes really good. Even Mom gets her little iodine. And I think maybe I'll put just a little teeny bit of parsley for color and taste. Parsley helps your with the garlic. It helps deodorize. Helps your parsleys.
Yeah.
Helps the parsley eyes. Okay, folks, I think we're gonna call it dinner, and I think we're gonna have a cup of sweet coffee, heavy whipping cream, and some chocolate tonight. Each have a square of chocolate, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of chocolates to choose from, you guys. Seriously. Let me share real quick. Let me share. Because I always say we have chocolate, but I don't think they believe me, so I'll share. I think they believe me, but. So we've got the extra dark lilies. We have the salted almond extra dark lilies. And these are new, we found at Bash's'. These are Skinny Me. This one is Harry's favorite. It's the sugar-free salt. And if you look, it's got like 2 grams. So it's 6 grams of carbs, 3 dietary fiber, 2 erythritol. And that's 1 square is 45 calories. And then we've got the creamy milk chocolate. This one is 5 grams of carbs, 3 grams of dietary fiber, and 2 grams of erythritol. So 0 net carbs. I know, strange that milk chocolate would do that, but it is. And then of course we've got Lindt 85, percent cocoa. So we're gonna have one of those. And we give Mom, see, we got tons of chocolate here. We've got the Ghirardelli Sea Salt Soiree or the Intense 86% cacao. Harry likes the sea salt, so those are his, and Mom just likes one little square and a cup of black coffee. So we'll be doing that, everybody. But Harry, would you like to taste test? Let me get a fork. I will taste test, because look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, that looks so good. Oh man, look, it even looks like spaghetti noodles.
Tastes like it too.
Yeah,
Really good.
So good. Okay, this is really hot. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, it just looks delicious. Let's give it a taste test, shall we? Ooh, look at a piece of cheese hanging there. Man, that is real spaghetti every day of the week. That is so good. Oh man, those palmini are perfect that way. Anyway, folks, if you guys like what you see, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, give us a thumbs up. But man, we gotta eat now, folks. Have a great evening. See everybody later. Good night. Man, this palmini, so good.